So this poem is about the sleepers inside the church. What triggered the sea of sleepers to fall down a pit of despair was when an army of bandits and a force of deceivers descended from the sky and invaded their minds. They fooled Eve, lured her into the land of forbidden treasures, and made her believe what was going to softly kill her inside was what would enhance her wisdom. You'll be like God. Whispering these tempting words into her ears, falling for it, she took a bite, and suddenly she had a sense of what is now called fear. Sadly, her mistakes carried off to us. We are the ones who are meant to be up on that cross. You crossed the threshold of purity and righteousness into sin and wickedness. They led you into the darkness while leaving you completely defenseless, lost within your own vulnerability that you decided to take refuge inside this captivity. And now you're wandering around with your head hanging down because you believe all hope is gone. There's something missing in your interior, but you continue to hide underneath all your fears. The enemy put you in a trance that made you dance to the sound of trumpets his fallen angels used to make you feel romanced. Your adversary uses his lies to nullify what you've already heard about the Christ. You kept your eyes set on perfection, although what you've learned about perfect was just deceit coming out of Satan's tongue. You live in darkness because you have become cold-hearted and you have been eternally separated from the one whom you are created. Now don't get discouraged because the story has a twist. My plea is that you listen to this. Take your eyes off your neighbor and place them on me because I'm going to give you the answer that will teach you how to live abundantly. Recall how the Almighty One knit you together in the womb of your carrier. Despite you being enclosed in sin, he was dripping in holy blood because of his endless love for the sinners of this earth. Jesus was pierced with corruption while you were crowned with forgiveness. Grace and mercy pour out on you, whereas anger and wrath Jesus Christ bears. He has shown you the greatest compassion by laying down his life to have you and him reconciled. We must fix our eyes on Jesus and let him lead us into our longing for his everlasting paradise. Well, I'm young, I just want to live it up. These words are so typical, but when struggle comes, you'll be dying to run and jump into your own extermination because with every drink, every slice, and every puff, you're just burning up your God-given lungs.
Come on.
I just cannot fathom why you'd rather suffer in popularity than be content with the lifestyle that Jesus is offering. The chasm has been fixed, the disconnect Jesus' death and resurrection has linked. You're craving for a difference, yet you keep yourself boxed up in a corner where safety is being offered. Yes, this path is compressed, but his arms are outstretched. You keep refusing to obtain the only one who's open to accept. All he wants to do is inject your veins with life so you may no longer drown in every trying time. You will not live in misery as long as you allow him to be your remedy. He diminishes the hurt with his unconditional, unfailing love. Filled with anguish because you keep thinking, what's the point if all life ends? But I beg you, please don't fall for the lies, my friend. Open up your eyes and remove the veil that is clouding your better judgment. What you're struggling with today is absolutely nothing compared to what's to come in the end. Stop playing Christian because the price of that game isn't redemption. You say you're a follower of God, yet you walk around not even showing the basics of how much Jesus has loved. This world hates him, yet you coming to church say you love him, but you walk around, but when you're out there walking around in the world, you blend right in with it. You don't deserve not even 5% of what he's giving. And don't worry, I'm not putting myself in a special spot. Believe me, I'm just as filthy. Following Jesus doesn't mean rainbows and sunshine all the time. Rain needs to come to revive you and give you a brand new mind. So rise up because you're a soldier in the making. And yes, princesses, I'm talking to you too. He's calling you to an awakening.
Yeah!